Hey, awesome people of YouTube, welcome back to a new video. This one is not going to be about Baldur's Gate or any other game. This one is going to be about Black Desert Online, a mode that I played forever ago. Recently just came back and a lot has changed, and I will make a video to help new players and returning players with the first things they should do in a game. But with that said, I hope everybody enjoyed the new intro, and I hope the outro is also pretty good. Let me know if you enjoy them, a lot better than the other ones. Also, we have Discord and we stream. All the stuff info is in there in the description. But with that said, let's get into the video. So one of the first things that you want to do, if you're a new player or if you're a returning player who hasn't played the game in a while like I did, about 2-3 years I haven't played it. So the first thing is make a seasonal character, right? Because you want to be on a season server. Because season servers, as you can see, it says gives you special benefits. Like from level 15 above, you get 100% more XP for your combat and 20% more your life skill. You also get specific stuff that will allow you to get to a decent gear score, not super high, but a nice start to where you can grind some stuff that you otherwise in before might not have been able to, or otherwise not be able to. So with that said, we're gonna go into the season, and only seasonal characters can be in the season. So what you want to do is make a seasonal character. So on the bottom, you see normal character and season character tabs. Right above it, you see the couple dots with a season character ticket. You can have 5, but you can only have 1 seasonal character at a time. So make the seasonal character right off the bat. I made Scholar because, at least for now, there's a Scholar event that if you get to certain levels, you get rewards. So just to min-max on rewards and getting special benefits, I made a seasonal Scholar. So once you make a Scholar, or whoever you can be, a Shai, Musa, there's plenty of different characters. Unfortunately, I don't have any slots, so I can't really show you, but there's plenty, and we'll do another video on them and talk about them, what they're really specialized in, and just give a brief overview, because you can use characters, some that are really good in PvP, some are not as good. But let's get into the seasons, right? So you pick your character, you load in, and at the start you're gonna have an option between starting in the land of the morning light or in Velia. One would be a veteran one, and the other one would be the new player one. So you want to pick a new player one, which will allow you to be in the land over here in Velia, right? Versus being all the way up here and doing some quests. This is not a bad place. I'm not saying if you picked it, which is what I did, I didn't know. You can leave by going over here to Napuzma village. Will take you a few quests to get to it, and then there'll be a boatman. You just pay him some money and you boom over here. So once you meet your seasonal character, first things you want to do is, well, do the season. Because as you can see with seasons, you get some rewards. You get this seasonal journey, or Seals of Journey, that gives you some rewards. As you can see, if you exchange once per family, you can get like Mythical Sensor, which is 4 horse, or 3 weapon exchange coupons, or Advice of Wilds plus 100, which will help you. My personal recommended is the 71 Pen V, or Pen 5, accessory 100% enhancement kit. That is the one you want. You'll have over 70. I believe you're gonna have about 120 total. It seals the journey by just going free season pass, and that will help you in the road shortly after season pass. You're gonna do that because you get some nice stuff. You also get some XP. You get some, as you can see, season gift exchange coupons. You get some inventory expansions. You get a free tier 8 horse, which has instant acceleration, and sideways at 100, which is pretty good, especially for the start. Because there's technically 10 tiers of horses as far as I know, but in the wild you can only catch 6, 7, and 8, and tier 9 was given an emblem a while ago, which is a mythical horse, which I do have, and tier 10 is Awakened. But having a tier 8 is a really nice start. You also get some nice stuff for your life scaling. You also get some of this We're getting blackstones, fishing stuff, but just doing these things for the season pass will help you. And it'll tell you like reach level 30 on a season pass or enhance another weapon to +3 or higher than equip it. So with that, you'll be able to progress nicely and it will get you to a decent gear score of around 580-ish. Once you complete everything. But before that, it will get you to around about 540. Which even with that, with max to Tuvala, because you need to get your Naru to max to pen and then switch it to Tuvala and upgrade it to pen. You'll be able to be in the desert and you can't really see, but they're two special portals, one that has a ring around and one doesn't. They're pretty high places and you can grind in one of them called Ackman, making pretty good money, which will allow you to get really nice stuff. There we go. Master Zone info. You'll be able to grind in this. You'll have over 230 AP or the sword, which is attack points. Same with your awakening, which is AAP, and 300 DP, which is defense points. You'll be able to grind this stuff where you can get Tangrade Earring and sell them on the market. Get you some blackstones, weapon and armor, get you some crystals, some other stuff that will help you down the road. And the stuff that mobs drop, we'll call trash, you'll be able to get plenty of it, which is Ackman Guardian tokens. They sell for 13,120 each. And with certain things, you'll be able to. At first, if you're especially a new player and don't have a lot of certain scrolls, you're not going to be able to get a lot of it, but you'll still be able to make some extra money, which will help you down the road with getting your gear. The biggest thing is doing these quests. You're also going to be giving some stuff for free, but you can also go to Fugar and get your seasonal stuff. You'll also be able to exchange once you complete the season. You'll be able to get some of the cool rewards, which is really nice. But once you get your Naru gear upgraded, you'll be able to exchange it to pen. Once you get it at pen, you'll be able to switch it from pen to Vala, I believe, to something, or not pen Naru, sorry, you'll be able to switch it from pen Naru to some sort of Tuvala. I believe it's a Ted Tuvala, maybe slightly less, and you'll be able to upgrade it. It's not super expensive. It will take some time, but you'll be able to. It will take a few days, depending how much time you play. Once you completed all of that and you're wearing full pen Tuvala, do not, I repeat, do not graduate. And in order to graduate, you need to complete all of the season pass, which is reach level 60, which will take a bit, not super long. And then defeat 500 monsters and talk to Fugar and then click to graduate. But the reason why you don't want to, yes, as you can see, you get Tuvala pieces of gear, which has plus 13. You get some combat stuff, which can give you, if you get lucky, you can get Ted Tangrad belt, which will get you quite a bit of money. For example, Ted Tangrad belt will get you good amount of money, which is, if you get lucky, it can get you about 8 or 9 bill. Or if you get lucky and get Ted Distortion here, which I think it is nearly impossible, it's 21 billion, which is a lot of money, which will help you to get that. So if you get really high stuff, you can check it out and see if you can sell it. But I would definitely not recommend selling weapon stones, black stones for weapon or armor. Keeping that, the only thing I would recommend selling when you grind is trash, the stuff that mobs drop. Like I told you, the Ackman seals, those type of stuff. Once you get all of the season pass done, I would recommend grinding some more. I've done it on my main character, which is now my non-seasonal character, which I unfortunately cannot be in the season. So we're going to switch that, and I'm going to show you what you can get with just a few days, maybe a week at most, of grinding with a decent amount of time. It took me about a week, but I wasn't grinding super hard. But it's a decent gear score to where I'm at. And you can achieve it pretty easy. A lot of that stuff, especially for returning players, might seem a little bit too much, but it is a lot easier to acquire a lot of that stuff now. So once that's loaded in, we'll show you. My gear score is about 580, 590, and that is not bad. So as you can see, this is my gear score, 590. Right? I was able to grind the money to buy a Penkazarka belt, which was only about 3.5 bill, or 3.8. Then Kurum Shield, which my buddy saved and was able to sell it to me for 5.5. Right. Actually, no, he sold it to me for 5 bill. But why it shows 5.4 on the central market is because it's the medium price. It's not the highest, it's not the lowest. And you can see it was created by Father Time. You can see was created by somebody else. But this Oregon shoes, Griffin helmet, and Beck's gloves, I was able to get through GT Quest, which I will link down in the description, the guide how to do it, because it allows you to get some cool stuff. I also was able to get Pen Capocha ring through one of the season turns, because I had 2 coupons, and each time you complete season, character, and graduate, you'll get 1 exchange coupon. So in the first one, I didn't get the Capocha ring, I got the Pen Capocha necklace. As you can see, it's a really high AP, and in order to get a different necklace with the same AP, or same, as you can see, 30 on the sword, it's gonna cost me a lot of money. For the second, since I had 2 on the first time, I did Pen Capocha belt, which is not as high as a necklace, but it's still pretty high. And then when I got my Scholar, which I showed you before, to level 10, I was able to get this Pen Capocha ring, which is pretty nice. And then I grinded and bought this ring for about 5.5 bill at minimum bid. So in all, it did cost me probably around 12 billion, and it might sound really, really bad and hard, but even if you can't get to that, by just graduating, you will be able to get at least yourself a Capocha necklace, and you can continue grinding. I would definitely recommend it in the season because you get more drops in Ackman or in the place that you can make 500 to 600 million an hour, and you can easily test it with buffs, with increased item loot scrolls, as you can see, these things, because they give you 100% increased drop rate and item drop amount. And if you have it at level 2, which it took me a bit to figure out, you will be able to get even more. Push, I don't have it activated just yet. Right? It took me 5 minutes to reactivate it, but with other stuff, like if you did graduate, you can chill on new OVA server, which gives you combat XP bonus and skill XP, so you can get your level ups. You also want to use Agris points, which will increase the item amount that you get. You get lucky, get XP buff or golden bell buff, and if you have certain like books, you will be able to get more and more XP and more money, which is what you want to try to do. XP will come, but getting yourself to a decent spot, like right where I'm at right now, is okay to where how long I've been playing. But if you're a brand new player that doesn't know and doesn't really have friends that can help you, you can always ask me down in the comments. You can always ask me in Discord. If I don't know, I have a bunch of friends that will be able to help answer some of those questions. I'll ask them and they will be able to help. But getting to this point won't take that long. It will take you maybe a week or so playing. If you only play 2 to 3 hours, it might take you more. It depends also on your luck. If you get really nice gear to drop, you might take you less time, but it will still take you time. But once you're all done all that, you will have something like this: Pen Kurum, Pen Zarka, Ted Blackstar, which you'll be able to get for free. Ted Blackstar by reaching level 61. You'll get the 4 free. And then Oregon shoes, Griffin helmet, and bag gloves at Ted. You just go to Jatina, as I stated before. The quest will be in the description, and you'll be able to get it. The red nose at Pen, you can complete a quest called Magnus, which will take you it will take like 10 minutes, depending where you start. You start in the morning, in the land of the morning light, it might take you a little bit less time than normal. It will take you through a bunch of quests, and then the actual quest for this weapon, or for this armor, would take you literally 5-10 minutes, and it's a max Pen red nose armor. All you need to do is just Caphra, which is other stuff that you don't need to worry about it. If you get Caphra stones, keep them, because you're gonna need it. But this is a nice chest piece. And then for season stuff, when graduating, get Capocha necklace. For your second one, if you have 2, get Capocha belt, and for your third, get Capocha ring. You can get a character to level 60, pretty decently easy, pretty fast. Get a ring Crescent Guardian, which will help you. And then in Jitine, you'll also be able to get some wonderful stuff. Through Old Moon Guild support, you'll be able to get free pen accessories. And you have a choice of the Ring of Crescent Guardian, Narc ear accessory, or Tongue Red earring. I definitely do not recommend Narc, or sorry, not Narc, sorry. I do not recommend Tongue Red. Ring of the Crescent Guardian, since if you had 3 seasonal tickets, you already will have one of the rings. And Narc earring is better than Tongue Red. Yes, at pen it gives you 17, but at pen, Narc accessory gives you 15 and 5, so it gives you 2 less AP, but it gives you 5 more DP, and you can see actually it's 12 with damage reduction of 5 versus Tongue Red, which has only action of 12, and its item thing is getting more Black Rage Spirit, which is like your ultimate ability. Versus here, extra damage to Camisylvans, which is a pretty high level area that has really good grinding spots, which you can get advantage of. And if you have 2, you get 16 more damage to enemies in Camisylva. And yes, you will, between 2 Narc ear accessories, you will lose 4 DP, but you'll gain 10, or you will lose 4 AP, but you'll gain 10 more DP. But getting this to pen will take a lot of time. So for a while, you want to keep your Tivala accessories. And then once you get to Ted Narc ear accessory, you will be able to switch them out. Because it's 13 and 4, and technically, yes, it's same AP, but you're getting DP. And I will leave a link to Jutina accessory questline and armor/weapon lines, because you might not get pen boss weapons, but you'll be able to at least switch out your weapons for TED versions, which won't be as high of a AP, but you'll still be able to grind good spots. But I hope this video was a little bit informative, which is just a summary. Do seasonal stuff. Make a seasonal character, go to seasonal server, do all of the seasonal activities that it tells you to do, then go to a nice grinding spot that you can grind and make 500 to 600 mil an hour. Even if you can only make 300 to 400 mil, and I'm talking about to a spot where you can grind efficiently, it doesn't take you too long in between enemies, and you can make good money, just keep grinding it. You get some experience, grind until you're at least 61, and then from there, see if you want to continue grinding to make more money, to get stuff like Kaposha, or not Kaposha, like a Ring of Crescent Guardian, or if you want to just go graduate to get some of your nice rewards and be done and get your pen, or work on your pen armor, your TED armor, and your TED weapons. But with that said, I hope you enjoyed this. Do let me know down in the comments what you think about the new intro and outro, and let me know about the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to stay awesome. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.